Welcome back again today. So last week I wasn't able to upload. I was busy all weekend. It was Memorial Day weekend. But I went ahead and got bolts for my oil pan down here. I'm hoping they work. I measured and we're gonna go ahead and find out today. So that's the main goal for today, is getting this oil pan and spacer on the DE. And then once that's on, I can start attacking other forms of the engine to get done. I went ahead and mocked this up. You guys can see from down here, the jack spanny has 3 long bolts that go through the middle of these extensions on the side. I just put those 3 bolts on because I measured wrong on these 7 littler bolts that go around. If you see right there, I just barely missed it, probably a 1/4 inch. So I'm gonna have to go back to Fastenal and have them redo that for me. I'm thinking that this will actually work with this intercooler piping, because it's really hard to see when I'm holding this, but this should sit up like this, and then the other pipe should come out over here. Before I had this, what is it called? This spacer, the jack spanny was sitting here and it was hitting that. So I'm hoping that now I can mock up this intercooler piping and it will not hit the jack spanny baffle. Oh shoot. It'll not hit the jack spanny baffled oil pan. So yeah, I won't be able to get the oil pan fully on. I don't have any of the gaskets in right now because I knew I was gonna have to mock it up. So I'll have to see if I can go to Fastenal and get these littler bolts with a 5 Allen wrench. I wonder if I can go ahead and get these 1/4 inch longer. I'm going to just keep going on stuff because obviously this thing needs to get done so we can make some real videos of it ripping around. So I'm gonna go ahead and just continue on doing stuff. All right, so I went ahead and I put this piping that goes to the intercooler on with this piping that goes between the motor mount, the subframe, and the engine, and it fits. I think once the intercooler's on, it'll sit up just enough where there will be space. It'll be a tight fit. I might end up putting some protective stuff on the intercooler piping, but it goes all the way up here like it should, and then it'll wrap back around, and the intercooler will sit up front right here. I'm gonna put my Z1 hoses on. One goes here. I think one replaces this big hose that goes up to the crossover. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. All right, so this is a mocked up version with the intercooler. So this is how it should sit on the car, roughly. It'll look like this. Obviously, radiator will be behind it right here. But I did get the intercooler piping lined up perfect on there, and I think when I have the boot on right here, it'll have enough hold to pull it up a little bit off the oil pan. So I just went ahead and quickly put the boot on for that. I gotta get a hose clamp on there before I get that all, but I gotta do all this stuff up here. But this is how it should plumb from the plenum down through the intercooler, back through, whatever. Okay, so today we figured out that I need 7 more bolts for my oil pan and the spacer. Got the throttle body on, the boot on, and then I ran the mock-up for the intercooler, and it does clear, so that's good. I went ahead and I took the radiator off. Next week we will probably be getting belts and stuff on the front of the motor, and then hopefully getting the coil on here soon. Maybe not next week, but we'll figure out what we got coming in from the mail. I'm gonna order a new alternator because mine down here really dirty and nasty, so I don't want to run into anything. Maybe a new starter too, so I can use the old one to crank over to prime everything, turbo, pumps, injectors, get all the oil flowing. So yeah, thank you for watching.